Well, first of all, I want to recording with Vanessa's like, what's that? Yeah, recording it.
I know, it's on my mobile, it just flashed up on the whole screen.
It talks to us nowadays. But I had a chat with Tony, so Tony hopefully will be joining us very shortly as well. And one of the things he was wanting me to touch base on was the membership savings club. So I thought I'd do a bit on that today, but then because of obviously the announcement last night, I couldn't not do a little bit to do with the world tours. It'd be silly not to.
Wonderful.
Yeah. What I've done, I'll show you. I've put a little slideshow together for you. You've got something you can have a look back at as well. So obviously the way that it's going this year was actually the test run for world tours, which most people aren't aware of, hence the fact of why we only got the number that we got. What David wanted to do is he wanted to see whether or not the members wanted world tours or did we just want the getaways. And it's been such a success, and with the fact of how much of a success it's been, they've now decided to use it as a little bit of the driving USP for the business for us. And what a USP we've got. I mean, if we look at it, 2021, it gave us 15 world tours of a combination RRP of $15,703. That's how much that would have cost in total. Carol's shocked I've done this, aren't you? I could just see her face. She's going, what?
I want that slide. I love that slide. That's brilliant.
You can have
it. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Love it.
That's literally what we got. Now, bearing in mind, all the world tour resorts, they're all 5-star. And what we can actually turn around and say that with our system, all you'd actually have to contribute towards it be $1. We're talking 70 pence. 70 pence. And that one was for 4 nights and 5 days.
I'm stealing this for this weekend's video, please.
Absolutely fine.
Love it. Love it.
Fine. Now, the beautiful thing about it is in 2022, I'm going to go back and start this again for Tony because Tony's just coming in. I'm only 3 months in. I might as well be silly not to. Hi, Tony.
I made it. Hi.
And we're glad that you have. I had started, but I've just quickly flipped back. I'm happy to start again for Tony, who's only 3 slides in. I'm just going to mute you. If you've got any questions, unmute yourself as we go through, okay? Right, so obviously the world tours are absolutely this year. And the beautiful thing about it is leading point for us. It's a massive USP. Normally with other companies, just to give you a head up, travel clubs, when they've offered a world tour in the membership, it's been 1 per year, and you're dictated to what date and what venue, and that's all you get. But that's not how our world tours are. So for 2021, we've had 15 world tours of a combination price. The RRP should have been $15,703. For 2022, obviously, it's going to be a completely different ball game. But you will find deals like this moving forward. From what I've heard, you will still get the deals whereby there will be the one whereby you've got a fantastic offer of $1, and this was $1 for 4 nights and 5 days in Venice, and it was on the waterfront as well. Because I remember looking at this one, and this one you had the beauty of using 2 hotels, not just one. You literally had your stay in one hotel, and then you'd have your breakfast on the waterfront. So it just gave that experience of what you need when you go to Venice. And like I say, you're talking 70 pence on top of your membership. Absolute steal.
How many world tours? Like me, I'm a relatively new member, because it's saying there that points applied are 2,900 and something. In a year, are you saying so it'll just one world tour because of the amount of points that you need?
Only this one, because this one has got obviously zero pricing practically on booking. So this one, yes, but with the other ones, so if I just move forward, I'll move forward through this slide, and as I move forward through this slide, there should be other ones which will show prices as well. And if there's not, I'll send them over to you, because I've pulled them all off already, and it's got all that information on it for you, Carol.
Brilliant. Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome. But in 2022, we've got 100 world tours coming up. Now, bearing in mind, these world tours are going to run from set months, and I'll show you the months now. So we've got running from March through to October. What I'm showing you right now is not all of the world tours. This is just the taster to show us what we've got coming up. So there's got 3 different options for the month of March. For the month of April, again, we've got 3 different options that we're seeing so far. For May, we've got 4 different options. June is 4 again. July is 4 again. August, we've got 5. September, we've got 4. October, we've got 4. These are all 5-star resorts, every single one of them. November, we've got 2. We've got Cancun and Jamaica. One thing I have noticed as well, whilst I've been looking through these, I've been looking at the temperatures of when the times of these locations are set, and these are actually set at when it will be warm for us as well. It's not their winter seasons, so we are actually getting full value for money with this. So this year's world tours, the RIP was $15,703. Now our members attain rooms for as little as $1 for the trip, 5-star accommodations. The average discount given once points applied was a whopping 69%. That was me going across the fact that we had 15. So the total price I asked to pay was 15. Oh, crikey, sorry, I've got a mistake on here. The total I asked to pay across was $4,967. Our members on those 15 hotels. It should have been 15,703, hence the 69% reduction. At that point was the point I got the call from the mortgage broker, just so you know. So
that's the money that you're having to pay, so like the taxes and fees and that, you're adding that on and deducting that from, no.
So say, for instance, you was able to go on every single world tour, which we know you can't, but it would have cost you £4,967 as opposed to 15,703. So that's just me showing you the comparison with the 15 hotels that we had. So there's no other membership club like this. We have FX, we have weekly getaways, and next year we have 100 world tours coming from as little as $1. And we've got the membership savings club to help beat the rising cost of living. Now, this is one of our getaways. This one is a zero pricing. It's zero pricing this year. It's zero pricing next year, because I've had a look. So we've still got the same pricing going on with our getaways. So if anybody asks you, are the getaways, which are the weekly weeks you can choose, are these prices changing with the inflation that's going on around the world? There is your answer. No, they're not. So the packages, okay, the packages that we offer is the titanium and the platinum. We don't really offer the basic. And the reason why we don't really offer the basic is, let's have a look at this realistically. The offer that we have at the moment as a customer, you don't need to pay the partnership deal. Well, if you're not paying the partnership deal, if you was to come in right now having to pay the partnership deal to promote this as a business, you would have to pay £129, because 79 plus 50 is 129. But if you're coming in only as a customer, you never ever want to promote this to anybody, you'd only have to pay 129. So you might as well join at titanium and pay just over £50 a month. It's just under £100 to start. It's just over £50 a month. And as we move through the slides, we'll show you how to get the £50 a month off if you don't have a member. If you just want to be a customer. don't want to sell this product. So in order to find the membership savings, what you need to do is you need to go to your membership site, open that up, and then click membership savings. Right now, let's look at this. Everyone's queuing for fuel because they're not getting a price reduction. If you're driving a vehicle at the moment, if you've got more than one vehicle in your household, go to the membership service side and go and fill out the fuel card discount card. Now you can get up to 5p a litre locally, and you can get up to 10p a litre on the motorway. The fuel prices are going through the roof. You might as well save where you can. And if you've got more than one car running in your household, it doesn't matter if they're diesel or petrol, you can still get more than one car registered on this. And that's the beautiful thing about this, because you can help your spouse as well if your spouse has got a car. And that's a very, very good USP at the moment. We've also got these as well. We've got like discount cards for Primark. Now this is good for Christmas. If you think about it, okay? You want to give a gift voucher because you don't know what to buy someone. You can go and choose a gift voucher for Primark if you've got young children, relatives around you like shopping Primark. Also, say for instance, if you are, you know, ordering food, takeaways, get yourself a Just Eat card so that every time you have a takeaway, you've got 3% off it. If you're shopping in Asda, Sainsbury's or Morrison's, get one of their cards, get 2% off it. 2% might not sound a lot, but when you're looking at all the different transactions that you make, if you've got discounts coming off all of it, then that then gives you, you know, a good discount towards what you're paying off your membership. Even if it's only £30, that meant your membership cost you 20 quid. Again, here, we've got Gap for the, you know, for the 17-year-old, the 18-year-old. We've got Currys, we've got Christmas coming up. Halfords, again, Argos, fabulous beauty cards, introduction scheme. These are great little savings for you guys if you're buying stuff for Christmas. And here we go, Adidas, Apple. Loads of people love the Mexican restaurant, Lagani. They absolutely love it. Actually, it's Italian, not Mexican, sorry. But then if you look at this, you've got the National Trust, it's an 8% discount card. How many of you nip through Starbucks for, you know, a drive-through? I know I'm forever going in there because it's one of the only ones that gives me the vegan hot chocolate that I want. So, you know, 7% off that. When we go through Starbucks not using our card, we're still paying on average about £10. It might not sound much getting a 70% discount. When you tot it all up, you'll get discounts here, there, and everywhere. It's
and
a lot.
10% off Apple, Sam. That's unbelievable. People love iPhones, don't they?
Yeah.
Christmas coming up, that's a massive discount actually. Just that one alone's massive.
I didn't know that. I bought an Apple Watch, £400 I spent.
Ah, bloody hell.
No.
See, we forget about these, don't we?
Yeah.
It's good that we have these reminders now and again. We forget about them, and this coming up to Christmas is it's a cracking thing to be telling people about.
You need to thank Tony for it because of the call that Tony and I had at 9 o'clock this morning.
Thank you, Tony.
Why this is happening. Tony literally was like, I want to just dissect this, and this. And the best way to do it is like, I'll do a Zoom call for you. This is what you need. Let's get on with it. But then you can see here, I mean, Costa Coffee. It's like when Sam and I would go to Costa Coffee, it's normally about £15 because it's the only place that does vegan, like toasties for us. But River Island, that's a massive discount. My daughter Mamie will only wear River Island jeans. And they're £40 a pop for a 14-year-old. So, you know, things like this, I know that I can get her a gift card for Christmas for 50 quid. She's going to be over the moon. I'm not spending 50 quid on that. I'm spending £46 because I'm getting 8% off. But it's like you've got all these different experiences in the back office. Now, forgive me if no one likes Manchester United. I'm not a football player at all, not into football. But they've got other different clubs on there. Could you imagine, like, if you've got a 15-year-old lad, loves football, would love something like this as a Christmas present? This is just a huge way for you to do this. Now, I'm going to show you this slide, and I'm giving you this slide for a reason. Every single day, you're going to face this on your journey. No matter what you are doing, you are going to face those that are pessimistic. You're going to get rejection. You're going to get those full of ego. You're going to get friends telling you that your dream, you shouldn't be going for your goals. And the reason for it is they can only think where they are in life. They can't think for you because they don't know what your aspirations are. They only know what their aspirations are. And if their aspirations are go and work in a 9-to-5 job, the day they drop dead, well, good luck to them. We're on this call for a reason, because we've got different aspirations. We want more out of life. So keep yourself blinkered, know your product, and don't be frightened of the rejection. Speak to as many people that you want to speak to daily. But make sure you are speaking to a minimum of 2 people per day. We have got, and I kid you not, we've got one of the most aggressive compensation plans in this industry. It's a 10x comp plan because it pays out 10 times more than any other company. We've got an FX system that one of my personals earned £175 in 4 days. She's earned enough money in 2.5 months to set up a koi carp business just from the trading, from catching the trades. We've got the best travel business you could physically get in the world. We really, really have. Forgive me for stuttering it out, but we really have. There is nothing on the planet like this. Nobody offers what we're going to offer in 2022. And you know the best thing about it as well? Our membership gives us this. We're not paying thousands of pounds on top of our membership. Our membership is giving us every opportunity to get our club free, even without sponsoring anybody. Our membership gives us the opportunity to earn more money than what our membership costs with the FX and the education side. Our membership gives us thousands of pounds worth of accommodation for £1,100 per year. That's how much the platinum package is. It's £1,100 per year. With that £1,100 per year, you could take 2 of the dream vacations, not go away with the club if you chose not to. You'd still have points enough to pay for another one as well, because you still have points remaining that would club together, because you can have points and pay for the remainder. And our dream vacations in the back office, you'll find that they're normally cheaper than the recommended retail price on booking.com. And we go against the recommended retail price that we have, which is less than that. So you're always getting that extra bargain. But then also on top of that, yearly, you've then got up to 10 days that you can take away at $150 on your incentive trips. And your incentive trips, you don't have to take that year. You've got up to 2 years to use those. You just have to push the button every year for a voucher. This is giving candy to children. It really is what we've got. It's a very, very, very powerful, powerful club. So I'm going to put you on the spot, but I'm going to drop the recording deliberately, all right? Because I don't want other people hearing me put you on the spot to this degree.